Hey, so you want to be a YouTuber, but you're low-key terrified of failing miserably and becoming the running joke of your entire school? You picture yourself, upload a video, it gets what? 3 views? One is you, one's your mom, one's a bot. But here's the thing, you don't actually have to end up like that. I'm here to show you how your YouTube journey is gonna look like realistically in 1 year. So you can see if you actually want to commit to all of this, because it's hard work. Spoiler alert, YouTube's not for everyone. The first thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna decide, okay, I wanna be a YouTuber. I'm gonna post something cool right now. And then you're gonna lay in your bed, procrastinating, thinking, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And eventually you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna film today. And then you're not going to. Then the next day you're gonna be like, okay, now's the time. I'm actually gonna film today. Oh wait, but my hair doesn't look perfect today. I'm actually gonna film tomorrow. Then tomorrow you're gonna be like, actually I don't have the best camera or the best microphone yet. Maybe you should save up for that. So you're gonna save up, you're gonna buy the things you wanna buy, and then you're gonna be like, oh, actually, I don't know, I'm just not feeling the energy today. And you're not gonna start, because we as humans, for whatever reason, tend to get so anxious about doing new things that we just completely avoid doing them. So that's not gonna happen to you, okay? You're actually gonna do what you're meant to do, and what you set your goals to do. We as people always tend to delay the scary task. So if you actually wanna be successful in YouTube, you actually have to post something. And it's not gonna be perfect, and it doesn't have to be perfect either. It's your first video. Probably no one's gonna watch that, okay? You have nothing to worry about. Just start posting. Once you have the guts to actually make your first post, you are gonna have to decide what type of content creator you want to be. And for some reason, everybody wants to be a faceless YouTuber. I'm sorry, okay, when I was 13, I was like, bro, this is the coolest thing ever. I want to be a faceless YouTuber. But no one tells you about being a faceless YouTuber. Even though you are like, oh, it's so cool. No one in school is gonna know that I'm a fucking YouTuber and I get so much money and so much fans. What people don't tell you is that actually being a faceless YouTuber is like the most anxious thing you can ever commit yourself to doing. So you either have to be extremely worried all the time and super anxious about people not seeing your face or never finding out who you are. Think of Corpse Husband. That guy basically disappeared off the face of the earth because he was so anxious about getting discovered. Or if you don't look like a fucking supermodel, like a 10 out of 10 Greek god sculpted by Michelangelo himself, then you're cooked. Look at what happened to Dream. As soon as he revealed his face, took off the mask, Cooked. Everyone called him chopped. Boom. Big subscriber fall. Lost so much of his mystery and his hype to it. But if you want to be a faceless YouTuber, go for it. Now, if you don't want to be a faceless YouTuber, I'm assuming you want to do gaming, you want to do comedy sketches, you want to do vlogs, you want to do something cool. This applies to everything that's not teaching, because teaching, like, people want to watch you because you're like talking about, like, I don't know, something scientific and they have to like watch you to learn. But if you want to be like, if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you want to be someone cool, okay? You want to be the next fucking, I don't know, next KSI. You want to be someone who people recognize, okay? Then you have to keep in mind that when you start your YouTube channel, you're competing against those people too. So as a viewer, okay, if I open YouTube right now, I have to make the constant decision of who I'm gonna watch. Who am I gonna give this 10 minutes of my time to? So if I see, I don't know, bro, John the Mall 123 or KSI, I'm probably gonna click on KSI's video. Because I already know that it's gonna be a fun time. Well, no one knows who the fuck you are, so why would they watch you? And it's not only them who you're competing against with your first video. You're competing against Netflix, you're competing against reading a book, you're competing against going to the park, listening to Spotify. Every single entertainment platform you're competing against. If you want to be a YouTuber, you have to be delusional, okay? You have to have something fucked up in your head. To be like, I know there's all of these cool people that are already established and all these cool companies that offer entertainment and all of these like different methods of stimulating my mind, but people are gonna choose me for whatever fucking reason. I have 0 views, 0 subscribers, 0 videos. People are gonna want to like watch me. If you're like made it this far into the video, you're probably thinking, this already seems like too much. Or you're like, bro, I'm him. I'm the GOAT and I'm gonna do this. So if you're the GOAT, keep watching. So now that you know what kind of content you want to make, you have to be understanding of who you are, and you have to brainstorm and think what makes you special. What is your brand, you know? For example, Jake Weber, his whole brand is like punk, like super chaotic energy. If you go somewhere else like KSI, he's like super funny. He was super out of pocket before. If you think of Mr. Beast, it's all about money, like super expensive things. $1 million here, Lamborghini, I'm exploding a fucking car, like super big things. What makes you unique? What is your brand? What is your look? How are you gonna be different from everyone else? Is it the color palette in your videos? Is it the way you talk? You always have a monkey with you. What makes you different than everyone else? Why should I be watching you instead of all the other people who have a similar type of content as the content you want to create? Now that you know what content you're making, you know what your personal brand is, and who you're gonna be on YouTube, and you have the guts to actually film, you're gonna film. You're gonna cringe at yourself while you do it, but you're gonna film. You're gonna edit and you're gonna post it. And then something happens. You get 6 views. Wow. And if that was not your reaction, you're like, bro, all that work for 6 views? What the fuck? That's when you give up. Okay? That's when you really realize that you're not gonna be famous on the first day you post, or on the second, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth, and that this is actually hard work. It's not an instant thing. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to commit. But hey, you got 6 viewers, okay? Maybe no one watches, maybe it's 0. But you're getting there. People are starting to watch you. And maybe it's people you don't even know. Okay? So you go like, oh, okay, I got 6 views. I don't have any siblings. My mom watched the video, I watched it twice. 3 people who I don't know watch the video. I'm gonna make another one, okay? If you're delusional, you're gonna make another one. And you're gonna post it. And then 3 views. Bro, what do you mean you have 3 views? Your last video had 6. But then you go to sleep and something happens. You wake up, 4 views, and oh my god! 1 subscriber! Bro, you just got 1 subscriber. Isn't that insane? You got 1 subscriber, you're a first little boy. Oh my god. It's not your mom. It's not your boyfriend, it's not your girlfriend. It's not your teacher, it's not your family members, it's not your friends. Someone you don't know decided that watching you was worth staying. They actually want to watch more of you. They clicked subscribe. Boom. On the moon. Ego on the moon. Insane achievement. And then you're going to realize though, what happened though? I only have 4 views. My last video had 6 views. And you're going to start realizing that your packaging, we're going to talk about this later, but your packaging is the most important thing for your YouTube video. That being your thumbnail and your title. If people are not clicking on that video, people are not watching the video. But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, you got 1 subscriber. So we're going to keep going. You post your 3rd video. 12 views, but no more subscribers. What? Why does no one else want to stay? And then you start feeling fucking horrible about yourself and you're like, bro, what have I done? Why are my videos not improving? Why do I have less likes? Why do I have less fucking subscribers? Yeah, I might get a couple more views, but no one really fucking cared. No one liked it. No one stayed. I spent fucking 8 hours making this video. No one is staying. Like, why should I even be doing this? And you're gonna hate it. You're gonna feel anxious. But don't worry. We're all in this together, okay? As a matter of fact, I can tell you something right now. Your first few videos probably suck. It doesn't matter how hard you worked on there, how much you worked on them. They fucking suck, okay? Like, I'm sorry I have to tell you this. They fucking suck. I thought my videos were insane. When I started YouTube, I was like, oh my god, I'm him. Bro, these videos are so good. They're so much better than like most videos I've watched. No, dude, they suck. If I watch my first video right now, go watch it. Like, even like 1 minute. Fucking ass, bro. Ass. And that's because we don't have a point of comparison too. Like, we haven't had the experience of making thousands of videos in order to like actually know how to make a YouTube video. It's not as easy as you think. Now I look back and I'm disgusted. Okay? My latest video is probably the best video I've ever made, and it's probably gonna be like that for a long time. You always gain some experience, you always gain some knowledge with making one video. And that's how you grow. And that's how you learn and become a better fucking YouTuber, by posting constantly. Like, as a matter of fact, okay, I want to tell you the hard truth. I watched an interview with Mr. Beast. He said that by your first 100 videos, you'll start to understand how to make a YouTube video. That means that in his head, the biggest YouTuber ever, Mr. Beast, he thinks that your first 100 videos are gonna suck ass. And he's probably right, because he's made fucking millions of videos, okay? Thousands of YouTube videos. He knows what he's talking about, okay? You posting 2 videos, you don't know what the fuck you're on about. Like, I'm sorry. Do you think you know? You don't know anything. Okay, listen to me. Your videos suck. But that's okay. Everybody goes through that. Imagine you fucking, I don't know, buy a new piano. Okay, you've never played piano before. And then you go like, happy birthday to you. And you're like, bro, that was amazing. I'm him. Like, fucking children cannot do that. Like, most people touch a piano. They cannot do shit. You learn your first song in a day. That doesn't matter, bro. Someone who has been playing piano for 20 years is always going to be better than you. Because why? We need experience as humans. We need hours and experience in things to become better than them. YouTube is the same thing. Think about it. The more consistent you are, the more chances you give yourself at being discovered by a community of people who want to watch you. Okay, if you want to find your audience, you need to post. And that's because if you post once a month, okay, think about it this way. If you post once a month, in a whole year, you have posted 12 times. 12. If you post 4 times a month, wait, let me quick math. That's 48 chances of getting discovered. If you post 10 times a month, that's 120 chances a year of getting discovered. The more you post, the more you can build community, and the more likely it's gonna be that you're gonna go viral and that people are gonna actually wanna watch your content. Now, here's when you're gonna start going crazy. You're already delusional, now you're gonna go crazy. Mix them together, blah, blah, blah. That's you now. Oh, my hair. Sorry. Anyways, you're gonna start going crazy because you're gonna fucking find out that you're taking a 10-minute video, you're posting that video, but the making of that video is what? Maybe a few hours of shooting, maybe like what? 8 hours of editing, and you have to do this while you're tired as fuck. Because you cannot live off YouTube because you're not getting paid a single dollar, right? So right now, you're getting home from school, from work, tired as fuck, exhausted. You wanna go play video games, you wanna go sleep, you wanna eat something. But no, now you have to spend what? Another 8 hours fucking making YouTube videos to post it, to get what? An average of 12 views, no likes, no anything. And if you actually wanna get paid from YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. You currently have a total of 50 views. You need to get to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, which is insane. That's why you have to stay delusional and keep posting. I've been doing this for a year, okay? For a year. The average YouTube channel hits that monetization mark, so they're 1,000 subscribers, in their first 77 videos. As soon as they hit the 77, the average YouTube channel already achieves that. I'm on the video number 53, and I am nowhere near 1,000 subscribers yet. If you can see down here, I only have like 150 at the time I'm filming this right now. But you never know what's gonna happen. You have to stay delusional. There's content creators that as soon as they are in their like 60-something video, boom, gone viral, 100,000 subscribers. You never know what's gonna happen. And as I was saying before, the more videos you make, the better the videos are. So by the time you're making your 77th video, according to Mr. Beast, still shitty videos by the way, but they start to be good enough so they can get actual traction and you can actually get viewers. You also start understanding your audience more. So the more you understand your audience, the better you can perform and the better you can do your fucking YouTube videos. So keep posting, stay delusional. We're in this together, bro. And we are gonna get there. And as I said before, you have to learn Photoshop for your thumbnails. You have to learn how to edit YouTube videos, which takes a fucking long time to learn how. It's really hard, actually. All of these things, how to write your script, make sure you found sound effects that are not copyrighted. So many work, So much work to get fucking $0 and 20 views. But that's okay. Because hey, if you want to film YouTube videos, you have to have fun. It needs to be something you're fun and passionate about and you're having so much fun doing and you don't really care. Like obviously you want to achieve the goal and you're gonna get there eventually, but you have to have fun while you do it. If you're not having fun, this is not for you. So this is when most people start realizing how much work it actually is and they just get lazy and fall off and never post again. Or you're delusional and you keep going and you keep putting all of this work and all of this passion into this and you start getting like what? 100 views, your videos are stuck there, and hey, that's amazing for your mental health and your ego and your narcissism and for your fucking mental image of how amazing you are. Yeah, dude. It's actually really rough. It's actually really rough. And yes, you can get lucky one day and you can get fucking 1 million subscribers overnight. But right now, okay, it's the best part for you. It's the best moment in your YouTube career. You know why? Because you're fucking delusional. Okay, you're experimenting with what types of videos work and which don't, which ones you have fun making and which ones don't. And you have no fucking audience. You have no need to be making a specific type of video because that's what people are expecting yet. So you get to do anything you'd like to try and figure out what works for you and what works for your audience. So once you try and figure that out, you can stick to one type of content and one type of video, one type of thing that's your thing and the thing you enjoy filming. But until then, you have all this time that you have no views or barely any views or like in the hundreds range to experiment and have fun and try new things. And this is where you should be able to find yourself and what type of YouTuber you really are gonna be. And if you were one of those guys that bought the fucking fancy ass camera to film, this is when you realize how dumb you are. Because the most important thing is good audio quality. My audio is okay. I honestly should be having a fucking microphone by now, but I don't. Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys. I'm filming with my phone. You can see me fine. The room's well lit. You know what's happening. You know I'm here. You know my fucking Marvel thing is there. There's no problem with any of that. And that's a good thing. But if your fucking video sounds like this, no one wants to watch that. Okay? Literally, no one wants to watch that. And if no one wants to watch it, then you're fucked. This is not a fucking cinema. Okay? We're not watching you in fucking IMAX. I don't care if your video is 4K, 1080, 720. As long as it's not like fucking a blur, no one cares. Everyone's watching either way. But if your video sounds like shit, no one's watching. So, microphone over camera, but you don't need any. Your phone will work fine. By now, you should already be decent making thumbnails and titles. This fucking chair is so creaky! Ah, my tripod! Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. So by now, you should be already fucking decent enough in making thumbnails and titles. Your thumbnail, if you're a faceless YouTuber, should be just like your avatar or whoever the fuck your like persona is. And your title should be something that links it back to the video. If you're a faced YouTuber like me, you should just fucking be a cool ass expression, okay? You cannot be like, no one wants to watch that, okay? No one knows what the fuck is happening. You have to be like, you have to make something that makes people want to click on it and it makes the video look interesting. If you're doing something like no one cares, like you just look like some fucking guy or some girl. You have to be like exaggerate everything, and your face should be most of the thumbnail. So like kind of like that, because we need to know what the video is about, and the easiest thing for a human to do is to connect with another human by looking at their eyes and connecting with the emotion they are feeling. That's basically how you live your life. So your YouTube thumbnail should be something like that. Also, do not waste your thumbnail as having like words which say the same thing as your like title. Because your title and your thumbnail should be a team, okay? And they should fight together to get you views. So if your left hook is fucking I ate 200 burgers, and then your thumbnail is I ate 200 burgers, like just says it there, then you're wasting clickability. Because if I, as a viewer, I was not gonna click on I ate 2,000 burgers, but then your thumbnail is you like this, with like 2,000 burgers, I might be like, yo, that looks so funny, I'm gonna click on it, regardless of the title. And the other way around too. If your thumbnail's lacking and it's just like, but then your fucking title is I committed manslaughter. I'm gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? I wanna watch this. Like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? So your title and your thumbnail should be a team. Different fucking combos, okay? Not the same thing. That's boring. That doesn't work. So give us some sauce, okay? Examples of sauce, okay? You have sauce, but not too much sauce. If you put too much sauce on your sandwich, you fuck it up. If there's no sauce on your sandwich, you also fuck it up. For example, if I gave you a video and it says, I went to the mall. Boring title. I don't want to click that. If your video title is like, I drove 6 hours to adopt this thing. I'm like, damn, I want to see what he drove. What is he adopting? I want to know that. And your thumbnail could be like a stuffed animal. So then you're not like deceiving your audience. Because then if you have too much sauce, I adopted a tiger as your title. I'm going to be like, oh my god, he did what? I'm going to click on the video. And in the first 20 seconds, I'm going to be like, oh, it's a stuffed tiger. I don't want to watch this. You know, you have to like find the middle ground of being too dramatic and not dramatic enough. Now we have to get serious. The more you post, the more you're gonna feel a presence. Something lurking in the darkness of your videos. Something watching you as you sleep. Something that keeps you awake at night. The algorithm. You don't really know what it is, but you know he's there. Everything you do is gonna get filtered by it. At this point, the algorithm is basically your new god. No one knows what it is, how it works, what it really does, but it is there, judging your every move. Nah, I'm kidding. The Lord works in mysterious ways. In this case, the YouTube algorithm. No one knows what the fuck is happening. The only thing you do know is that the algorithm is trying to keep people in YouTube. It's trying to keep your audience watching. Because the more they watch, the more money YouTube generates. It doesn't care if your video is amazing. It doesn't care if your video sucks. The only thing it cares about is if it's gonna make money or not. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna grab your video, show it to someone. If that someone watches the video all the way through, it's gonna be like, damn, his video kept a fucking person watching YouTube for 20 minutes. Let's grab the same video and send it to the same type of guy. And then if they watch it fully, you're gonna be like, damn, grab it again, same type of person. Boom. The problem is, it's hard for YouTube to find your audience, especially at the beginning, because you don't even know what you're doing there yet, right? So it's gonna send your video to someone, they are not gonna watch it, okay, this video sucks. It's not that it sucked, it just wasn't the right audience for that video. So it's gonna try again, and try again, and try again, and try again, and then boom, it hits, someone watched it fully. That's why some people say, oh, one day I woke up, and the video I made 4 months ago just has like 1 million views, and now I hit the monetization spot, and I'm a YouTube partner now. It's because you never know what video is gonna hit, and the YouTube algorithm just fucking sending your video everywhere, trying to get it to work. So that's why people say, oh, you have to niche down. You know why? It's because after you've finished with that video, you're gonna post the second video, right? And then YouTube's gonna be like, these people really enjoyed watching that video. They stayed the entire time. I'm gonna grab this next video and send it to them. And if it's not related in any way to the first video, and then they're not gonna watch it, and they're gonna be like, YouTube's gonna be like, fuck, this video sucks. Well, not sucks, but it's gonna be like, fuck, this video didn't work for them. Let's try and find a new audience for this video. Middle-aged Asian woman. Nope. 12-year-old kids. Nope. People with no jobs. Nope. Men in their 50s who like motorcycles? Nope. And that's what's gonna happen with your video. It's gonna be bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. One view, one view, one view, one view per group of people. Like, per type of person, if that makes sense. So, that's why people go, oh, you have to niche down. Because if I make, I don't know, guitar video, and then I make another guitar video, and then I make another guitar video, YouTube just goes, oh damn, here are the people who like watching guitar videos. I'm just gonna grab it and boom, 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 boom. and then you're always gonna get like steady flow, you know? As to something like vlogs, which is what I do, it's a bit harder because I go, I don't know, I'm going for ice cream. Not that, something more interesting, but I'm going for ice cream. It's like ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Oh, people here who like ice creams. And then I go, I'm going shopping. And then I go, shopping. And the ice cream people go, bro, I don't want to watch fucking shopping. Ew. So then it has to bounce, and find again. So that's why people go, you have to niche down. The thing is, you don't have to niche down as long as you're keeping your vibe the same. So for example, I cannot make a video that's super aggressive and super violent and then make my next vlog be about like kitties and fucking rainbows and sunshines. And in that video I have an Irish accent. And then I'm gonna make a video about playing the guitar, but I'm gonna be dressed up as a fucking maid. You know, like I have to keep the essence true. Like if I'm gonna be funny, I have to be funny on all the videos. You know, if I'm changing things, something has to stay the same. Something like key, like maybe you have a character, you have a very distinct personality. Something has to stay the same. So YouTube goes like, guitars, 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 guitars. Next video is about fucking playing chess. Boom, didn't work. Oh wait, maybe it's not about chess. Maybe it's a comedy video. And both videos were comedy videos. I'm gonna shoot it to the comedy side. So that's how it works. You have to make an audience and find what your audience is. And you do that by keeping something in the video the same and keeping something true. In most cases, it's gonna be your personality. What you absolutely cannot do, because you're gonna fuck up your channel, is my first video is a vlog. My second video is a music tutorial. My third video is a random video of my dog where I'm not even in the video. My fourth video is gonna be a Minecraft Let's Play with no voice and no dialogue. And then it's gonna be me singing. Like, it's so random that it doesn't work. You have to stick to something. Boom! And then something happens, okay? You did not really go viral, but you were having, what, 100 views per video? And now you're having 300, 400. And you start getting more subscribers. Now you have 50, 60, 70, 100. And you're making it. You're fucking making it. Every day you're closer to getting to that fucking 1,000 subscriber mark. And that's amazing. That's fantastic. Sorry, I ran out of storage. But anyways, I was saying, the more you post and the closer you are to the mark, it's gonna feel like it's slowing down and it's gonna feel like, getting to 1,000 is gonna be impossible. But you're gonna make it. Every view and every subscriber counts, even if it's one every 3 weeks. And you know why? If you go to a beach, you just see a fucking insane amount of sand. But if you remove every little bit of sand one by one, you're still gonna remove the entire beach one day. So if you're only gaining one little like tiny piece of sand, you're still gonna make it a beach. Eventually the beach is gonna come to you. And by this point in your YouTube career, it's not about the reward anymore. It's not about being famous. It's not about fucking insane amounts of money. Obviously you do want that, but now you're just doing YouTube for the love of the game. If you stay this far, you're one fucking delusional fucker. Okay? You are staying so long doing fucking YouTube for basically no reward that now you're just doing it like out of love. Like, and honestly, you're in it too deep now. You've been doing it for too long and it's pointless to give up. You're also doing it for the fucking first 5 subscribers you got, for the first 10 subscribers, for all those like people that believed in you when you had no one watching you. You're doing it for them. You have to keep going and you have to give them the best content you possibly can give them. And as you can see, I've been going for a year and I still don't have the requirements to get monetized. But that's okay. That's how your YouTube journey is probably gonna look like realistically. I've seen so many like YouTube gurus videos and they go like, oh yeah, by your 7th month, you already have like 20,000. No. Realistically, if you're a normal guy like me posting YouTube videos, you're not gonna be there yet. We will one day. We will do it together. I promise you that. But in a year in YouTube, it's a lot of commitment and very, very little reward. But hey, you had a lot of fun, you learned a new passion, you're doing new things, you're more disciplined, and it's actually really cool. So hit me up in the comments if you have any questions, like, subscribe, and yeah, I'm happy to help. So if you have any questions, actually, let me know. YouTube's not for the weak, but it's actually for the cuckoo people. So if you're delusional, give it a go. I believe in you, and I know you believe in yourself too. So let's get to work.